You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Emperor Marcus Aurelius. In a world where power so often seems inherited, where some are born into comfort while others fight for every inch, it's easy to believe destiny favors only a chosen few. Yet history proves otherwise. Greatness is not sealed by birthright. It is forged through courage, focus, and relentless mastery. Across the ages, men have risen from obscurity to surpass kings. And among them stands a distant brother of the Stoic mind, ZHITUI YAN, philosopher, painter, musician, and statesman, a true Renaissance spirit of ancient China. He showed that wisdom and discipline can lift any man beyond privilege. His life reminds us that the Stoic virtues, wisdom, courage, temperance, and justice, not fortune, are the true path to excellence. And every man holds the power to walk it. If you have the will, you can climb the highest mountains. No title, no fortune, no inherited comfort can match the strength of a soul that refuses to yield. The sons of luxury may dine from silver platters, but ease cannot forge the same iron that hardship tempers in those who strive. Every hour of study, every challenge met with resolve, becomes another stone in the ascent toward greatness. The self-made man stands taller than those carried by inheritance, because every step is earned and every victory is real. ZHITUI YAN lived this truth. He spent his life perfecting art, music, philosophy, and governance, enduring exile, persecution, and hardship, yet never surrendering his purpose. In time, his perseverance carried him from obscurity to the royal courts of ancient China, where he served as a high minister. His life is a testament to what discipline and will can achieve. 1. Nepotistic sons of scholars. ZHITUI YAN tells us this of the men of his time. The sons of scholars and officials from youth are educated. Some are well versed in rites and classics, others in poetry and essays. Those with ambition refine their talents. Those without drift into complacency. They eat and drink to excess, wasting their years. By family connections they gain rank, then neglect their studies. When faced with serious matters, they remain silent and lost. At gatherings they cannot speak or create. They hang their heads in shame. Why waste years of learning only to suffer a lifetime of humiliation? Brothers of wisdom, you've seen this truth before. Think back to a boy you knew whose parents held high status, surrounded by wealth, privilege, and connections. He had the best tutors, the best schools, every advantage money could buy. Yet, how many like him grew soft with time, content to live off the efforts of others instead of forging their own? To be born with a silver spoon is a privilege, but it is also a test. Privilege, left unchecked, breeds pride. And pride is the beginning of a man's downfall. As ZHITUI YAN wrote, during the height of the Liang dynasty, many aristocratic sons lacked scholarship. They perfumed their clothes, shaved their faces, and rode in long carriages. But when chaos came, the old networks vanished. Those who had relied on connections were left hollow, dressed in coarse clothes, stripped of rank, with nothing left but their weakness. Like withered trees after a storm, they were useless to the world. Only those with true wisdom can withstand such storms. The wise elder also said, if one can always keep hundreds of books in one's possession, one will never be a petty man even after 1,000 years. To gain wisdom that conquers mountains, a man must rely not on nepotism, but on himself and his accumulated knowledge. One cannot always rely on one's father or elder brother, nor remain secure in one's homeland. When displaced and alone, a man must depend on himself. The nepotist leans on borrowed merit. The Stoic builds his own. False strength collapses when its foundation is not earned. 2. Do not chase the Nepotist. When people see a neighbor rise through family power, they urge their children to imitate him, not realizing how empty that path is. They see a man ride a horse and wield a spear and call him a general, yet they understand nothing of heaven's order, fortune and misfortune, or the rise and fall of men. So let us heed these ancient warnings. Do not chase the privileged, build yourself instead. Forge your mind and will as iron is forged by flame. For those not born of wealth, the true path is through learning and mastery. Among farmers, merchants, artisans, servants and herdsmen, there are always those who excel. Study them, and your efforts will bear fruit. Consider this. Many of the world's great innovators began with nothing but the hunger to understand. True wisdom begins with mastering oneself within one's circumstances and grows through study, reflection, and service. The purpose of reading and learning is to enlighten the mind and guide one's actions. But beware in learning, do not fall into arrogance. The purpose of study is self-improvement. If one reads many books and becomes proud, disrespectful, or contemptuous, he harms himself through learning. It would be better not to study at all. These words remind us, humility is the foundation of mastery. Scholarship is like planting a tree. In spring, one enjoys the blossoms. In autumn, one reaps the fruit. Discussing literature is the blossom. Cultivating oneself and benefiting others is the harvest. The man of discipline never loses sight of purpose. His knowledge serves his community, and in that service he finds a reward greater than wealth, peace of spirit. 3. A story of a man who rose from nothing. And so ZHITUI YAN tells of Zhu of Yiyang, a man who rose from nothing. Born into poverty, too poor even for food, he went hungry for days, eating paper to fill his stomach. He had no blanket in the cold and slept beside his dog for warmth, yet his hunger became his teacher. Through relentless study and will, he rose from obscurity to become a scholar and military advisor to the emperor himself, earning by effort what others squandered through privilege. Zhu Jan's life proves that greatness is not given, it is forged in adversity. Comfort breeds complacency, but hardship refines the human spirit into something unbreakable. No poverty, no misfortune, no lack of connections can chain the will of one who refuses to yield. So let us draw Stoic strength from his example. Our present condition does not define our potential. The fire of perseverance can melt the coldest chains, and the hunger for knowledge can raise even the humblest soul to nobility. If he seeks wisdom above all else, rise up with confidence, brothers. Labor as Zhu Jan did, with virtue as your shield and diligence as your weapon. The world will always make room for those whose determination outlasts their hardship. If the wisdom of ZHITUI YAN moved you, let this not be the end of your journey. Join us in keeping the flame of wisdom alive. Subscribe and help spread the teachings that strengthen character and awaken the soul. Each lesson is a seed, a spark meant to inspire courage, reason, and renewal. By standing with us, you become part of a brotherhood that believes in rising above hardship, learning from the past, and building an unshakable spirit for the future. So if this message spoke to you, do not let it fade. Stand with us, and together, let us continue spreading wisdom that endures beyond privilege and power.